Hi, in this short video we're going to look at how to insert things into a Google site, into a new Google site, from Google Drive. To start with, let's clean this up a little bit. So here's a section I put in a couple of links that I don't really need. So by clicking on a section, we know that we could change the background color or background image, but we can also hit the trash can and remove it. Okay, great. Now in order to insert something from Google Drive, you simply click on From Drive, and it will bring you to your drive. So you certainly have to be logged in. And you can insert anything in here. So this is a Google form. Let's try that. And you can see that as with the other sections, you can adjust the size of the container that holds the object that you put in. Depending on the item that you put in, most items will have a trash can and also will allow you to open it up in a new tab. So now the form is open here in a new tab. Okay, and I can remove that. Now other items that you can insert in this manner are PDFs for one thing. So you can come in here and you can get a PDF file and insert that directly. As with all other objects, you can resize the container as you'd like. And let's look at this from a user's perspective. So I'll go to Preview. And you can see that it's contained in this box. And of course I can scroll down the box to see what's in there. But I can also use the pop-out option. And that will open up an environment where I can download it. So while this might be different than the old Google sites, there is a way that you can distribute PDFs to your students. Let me close this up and escape. However, that same method is not going to work for things like Word files, etc. We're going to have to use another trick to get that done. For that trick, what I would do is I would create a folder in your Google Drive and then set the permissions on the folder to something that will allow users to get there. So I've changed mine from private to public on the web. You could change it to anyone with the link. You could change it to anyone with the link from your particular district if you're working in a Google Apps district, etc. So I'm going to save that. And I can use that same strategy now to distribute that Word file. I'll go to Drive, My Drive, and I can locate that folder if I like and insert the file directly. So that's one choice. Previewing that would show the Word file with the pop-out option, and the pop-out option will give the user the opportunity to download. So that's one strategy. Another strategy would just be to insert the whole folder. And this can be a great organizational tool if you're planning on adding additional files, perhaps at times removing or updating things. So I'm going to take that entire test folder and stick it in there. And you can see there's one file listed in there at present. And the user will have the opportunity to click on that, and it will open up in the environment where they can download it. Now the advantage of doing that, setting the permissions on the folder itself, is anything I put in that folder will pick up the permissions. So let's go to let me come here and import. I'll go right into the folder, and I can see the Word file, and I'm going to say Upload. I've also got an Excel file that I'd like to bring up there, so let me find that. That will be up there in a second. Now, you do have to be careful when you're uploading. Under Settings, if this box is checked, it's going to convert it into a Google Doc. So a Slides, a Sheets, a Doc, whatever. So if you do want the actual Excel file, Word file, PowerPoint, etc., you're going to uncheck that box, and you can check it again later if you'd rather do some quick conversions. And now that that's up there, if I go back to my website and refresh the page, that block for the folder already contains the Excel file. Let's go to Preview. Now the icon, however, it just stays a little blue sheet of paper, so it doesn't look like an Excel file, but you can tell by the extension that it is. And when it opens up, it gives me that opportunity to download that file. Okay, I think that's really covers how to use this Google Drive area for inserting different documents, and a couple of good strategies for getting files to students that are not native Google Doc format.